van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days, and it's been weeks, and he has... Good thing, Sarah, this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions. No. Ms. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country. Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.
How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. God bless our country of Mexico, our city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us 2 legs, 2 arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everybody all across the United States of America and all across our country of Mexico and around the continent. Thank you so much for joining in. Share this video out. We're getting shadow banned today, real bad. So if you help us out right now by liking the video, all of you that are watching, liking the video, sharing the video, it will help us to just break the algorithms and to ultimately get the audience going and get the audience moving. I don't know what happened today. Possibly no notifications to people. So it's sad that they're doing this to us, but you know, we are going to continue. So let me just do this live feed. Really important for everybody to know what is going to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow we have a really big interview for you guys coming. We have interviews the whole week, and ultimately we have boots on the ground work during the morning. So we are going to be extremely busy this week, bringing you guys reality and truth. For everybody that is watching, we are live at Facebook. We are live at YouTube, and we are live at Twitter. So if you're going to go to Twitter, we are live at Twitter right now and tweet this out. Thank you so much. So, as you guys know, the country of Chile, it is erupting right now. It is having a humongous problem with this enormous influx that is happening across the world. It is just mind-boggling, and it is just amazing how the United Nations is using Chile. And the waiver that it was signed by the past President Piñera with United Nations, it is just unbelievable. It will take your breath away. It will take your mind away. It will really blow you away. It will blow you away on how it is so disgraceful. This globalist compact of immigration. Tomorrow, we will have a special guest, a really decorated guest intelligent guest, an extremely prepared guest from the Intelligence Department of Chile. He has worked in multiple agencies. He's a really well prepared man. As you guys have seen, that I have been reporting on what is going on in Iquique, Chile, and what is going on in Arica, Chile, and also what is going on in different parts of Chile. That all the migrants that they are arriving to the borders of the United States of America are carrying a Chile identification. This is practically why they are carrying this identification and why they throw it away immediately before entering the United States of America. Simple. They already applied for residency in Chile, so they don't qualify for asylum. But before they cross, they drop it off. But why are they using Chile? Why Chile is being used? This man that we are going to have tomorrow as our guest, he will explain why they're using Chile. And it is just amazing that it's going to blow your mind. What waiver? It was signed by the United Nations between Chile and the United Nations. The waiver, it is, in a few words, I will explain. It is that Chile is going to give the quantity to every migrant around $2,000 per month for their traveling, for their necessities, for school, for food. $2,000 for migrant that is registered correctly in the Chile department. Also, they will provide an identification. This is why a lot of the migrants from Chile, they get this money, and for this money they provide an exit and they provide transportation and they move. This money helps them to move out of Chile. A lot of them, they stay in Chile. A lot of them, they live under this program that is $2,000 per month. It is just amazing the quantity that they're getting by this program out of the government of Chile. No wonder why the Chile people are tired. No wonder why the Chile people are like, holy cow, 500, 1,000, 1,500, $2,000? No wonder why. And this waiver, it was signed by the United Nations. And this is why the Chile got out of the globalist compact of immigration, but they signed a waiver, and that was their problem. That is the whole thing that got Chile like that. And all this mass migration that is coming from Chile, it is because they have the document. This is why they throw their document away. Have you guys seen what Ben Berquan has been posting and showing IDs consistently on his videos of Chile, Chile, Chile? We're going to talk about this tomorrow. He's going to explain to us, our guest. Let me put his curriculum on the screen right here. His name is Raul Munoz, a really well-prepared Deputy Prefect. It is his curriculum of the investigations of Chile. He's a licensed investigation in criminalistic of the Academy of the Superior Academy of Studies of Police Officers. He has a trajectory of 27 years of service. He has a Master's of Analysis and Intelligence of Communication of the major University of Chile. He is now working as a forensic bilingual investigation, criminalistic, and translation of the interpretation of between the two languages in English and Spanish. He's registered in the higher courts of appeals of La Serena, Valparaíso, Santiago, San Miguel, and also Rancagua. He's an assessor and a consultant, a bilingual assessor and consultant, security and corporate strategist who manages crisis, analytic criminals, analytic intelligence and communicational, and also he analyzes the content between so much more. His studies as a professional, look at his curriculum. He says that under his professional career, he studied and he graduated from different police agencies. and security international agencies as the Academy of the FBI NA in the United States of America. He graduated on an international program that is called the Criminal Justice, and is recognized in the University of Virginia, the Academy of the Police also in Montada de Canada, and also he went to the Center of Studies of International Jersey Marshall in Germany, developing different specialties that it can reach the spectrum of criminalistic science, public security, and international security. He's a professional translator and interpreter between English, and he has a master's of intelligence and analysis in communications from the major university. This guy, it is really well prepared. Raul Munoz. He is going to be tomorrow with us, live and explaining what is happening in Chile. These are the kind of people that it will explain to you how the United Nations is using every country. This kind of individual, really well prepared individual, they have worked with the intelligence department. They will tell you how this is working and what is the purpose of disruption and disbalance on the borders of the United States of America. He will explain everything, and he's bilingual. He will explain it in English, and then we will do an interview in Spanish. Extremely important that we interview these kind of individuals, that they're really well prepared, and ultimately they can tell you about the terrorist organizations that they're infiltrating in these caravans. Also, what is happening right now with the protests in Chile, and why these protests are developing day by day. How everything that is happening in every country in South America, Central America, in North America, how all these migrant camps are related, and it is the same strategy. Who gave them that strategy? Why they're dropping off their identifications before entering a country? Who is telling them to do that? These kind of individuals, it's extremely important that we get them on our platform so they can explain every single situation which is happening. Now, he recommended me another broadcaster who I will do another interview also. And this is his page. Let me get him on right here. And I will get this. Look, this is a guy that has almost 20,000 followers in YouTube. And you can find him as Petasum or Petasum. He's a guy that explains right here in particular why the Chile refugees or Chile migrants from Haiti, why they're dropping off their IDs and why they're only using Chile as they are using Mexico as a trampoline to get to the United States of America or Canada. But their question is, if the United States of America is not in the Globalist Compact, they understand that. But if Canada is in the Globalist Compact, why Canada? It is not sending flights to pick them up at a particular central part of the continent of America, so they will not endure on this travesty. You know why? A lot of money. They are not going to do that. It's a lot of trafficking. It's a lot of smuggling. It's a lot of profiting with every country that is aiding and abetting this globalist compact. It is a lot of power over mass migration. This man right here, at minute 6 with 01, he explains a little bit of what is happening with why they are dropping their IDs. I will stop and I will translate. As this man in this live feed, he explains the geographic of why these people are dropping the ID and why they're using it in Chile. Let me press play right here and look what he says.
Entonces, los sucesos se devienen uno tras otro. Uno tras otro. Pero, como si esto no fuera suficiente, damas y caballeros. Como si esto no fuera suficiente.
Like this is not sufficient. Like this is not enough. Everything is consequent. Everything goes one by one.
Ayer yo les mostraba miles de carnets de ciudadanos haitianos.
Yesterday, I was demonstrating thousands of carnets, that is thousands of IDs from citizens. They are from Haiti.
Arrojados al suelo.
That they are thrown on the floor with IDs from Chile, that they are from Haiti, that they are thrown on the floor.
En la frontera entre Estados Unidos y México.
Between the borders of the United States and Mexico. Look, Chile citizens, they already know that this is a strategy from the migrant population, that they're using Chile as a trampoline with their IDs to travel all the countries of the South America, Central America, and North America, and Mexico to get to the United States of America. But why they drop off their IDs? Because if they are being processed in the United States of America with an ID of Chile, these migrants will be identified that they already applied for asylum in Chile, that they already have the asylum in Chile, that they already been living in Chile. So they're not eligible for asylum in the United States. This is a Chile journalist that is explaining that. They already know that. Look how far this goes. This is not just in the United States and Mexico. This goes all the way to South America. One of the last countries in the continent of America, it is Chile. Look what he explains right here also. Before I go, thank you for joining in. Buy me a coffee is on the bottom link, and also our PayPal. If you guys like to contribute to our travel fund, we're going to be traveling soon. So thank you so much. Look what he explains right here.
Porque naturalmente el carnet chileno les servía, para cruzar el territorio, haciendo su carnet de Chile, el documento chileno, para llegar hasta México, luego lo cual lo votan porque se presentan ante las autoridades norteamericanas como afectadas por el reciente terremoto.
Look what he's saying. He's saying, this is what they do. They use the carnet, that is the ID of Chile, the migrants from Haiti. They use the ID from Chile to travel all the way from South America, Central America, and also through Mexico. But they throw the ID before entering the United States of America, so they will present themselves that they have been affected by the recent earthquake that just happened in Haiti, the natural disasters that are occurring in Haiti. So they don't present that, but they use that ID to travel all the way. These people are not eligible for asylum because they already been processed in Chile, and they already gave them asylum in Chile, or a residence, or a permanent stay in one country. So look what he says right here also.
En Haití, para ingresar como refugiados. El carnet chileno es decir, utilizado como una especie de rompefilas latinoamericano para ir pasando frontera, luego llegar.
The ID of Chile, it is used as a breaking point for every country, so they can pass every country.
La frontera con Estados Unidos, lo botan y dicen,
and before they go to the United States, they throw it off, and
que vienen de Haití y que son migrantes.
And then they say, when they arrive to the customs of the United States, they say, hey, we're looking for asylum. We're coming all the way from Haiti. We don't know nothing about Chile. We don't know nothing about South America, Central America. We are coming from Haiti. We're coming for asylum. So they don't have. That's why they throw the ID before they enter the United States.
Que viene arrancando del terremoto de Haití.
And we're coming to ask for asylum because of the earthquake that is happening in Haiti.
Reciente. Hay una ley que así lo permitía. Pero ustedes dirán, eso ya lo dijo anoche, claro. Pero hoy día hay un nuevo antecedente. Vamos a ver un video, damas y caballeros, en que van a verificar, como con un trabajo muy concienzudo, de gente valiosa que se le ocupa hacer estas indagatorias, van a verificar que parte de esos carnets corresponden a personas que estuvieron y estaban cobrando el IFE.
He's saying that we're going to do a video right here. That you're going to see how the connections of an ID between a migrant that is already located in one place and that have been registered in the program that Chile is helping them. The program that Chile is helping them, it is a program that it will give them almost up to $2,000 per month. This program, it is a program for refugees and immigrants that they are running away from natural disasters, fear, or whatever the other circumstance for asking for asylum. So they already know that if they arrive to Chile, they will receive this help and this program. And after they receive this help in this program, they don't qualify. They do not qualify for asylum in the United States of America. So look, he's going to say, we're going to see a little video and we're going to put Exhibit A and Exhibit B. So you guys can understand why everything, it is exactly almost, planified. Look at what he says right here.
Sí, con nombres y apellidos.
With names and last names. We're putting an ID together with names and last names.
Hemos hecho el gran trabajo de Chris, nuestro director, ha permitido generar un pequeño espacio, un pequeño registro fílmico que van a comenzar a ver a partir de ahora y que les va a ilustrar, en razón de los orígenes de esto que nosotros venimos denunciando desde el año 2018, cómo ahora esos carnets que están en el suelo, esos carnets chilenos que están en el suelo, en los lodazales, en la frontera entre México y Estados Unidos.
This is a man that is really upset. Is a journalist that is really upset. You can feel it on his way of expression. He's saying how these IDs that we gave them asylum in 2018, and with our tax money, practically explaining with our effort with Chile money, now they are in the ground before entering the United States of America. He's explaining it as a matter of disrespect, and I completely understand him and I completely feel him. He's saying it's a matter of disrespect because it's saying, you know what? They are using our country for just an identification and a trampoline. So look at what he's going to say right here.
Dan cuenta del pago por parte de Chile del IFE actualmente vigente para las personas más necesitadas de nuestro país.
Y hay un tema que queda, si usted quiere, pendiente de su gobierno, de su segundo periodo, que es la
Hold on.
Director, adelante con ese video.
Look at this video.
Y hay un tema que queda, si usted quiere, pendiente de su gobierno, de su segundo periodo, que es la masiva llegada, sobre todo, de ciudadanos haitianos. ¿Hay algo que usted nos pueda aclarar de qué pasó con esa situación de migración, sobre todo ciudadanos haitianos, durante su segundo periodo?
He's saying, can you explain to us of the massive movement of Haiti people that they have been arriving into, Chile?
Nosotros tenemos una política migratoria abierta en Chile, no hubo nada especial, no hubo nada especial, no hubo nada especial. Nosotros no tuvimos nada que ver con eso. Entiendo que hay gente que está toda...
Look at this. This is Todd Bensman. We have shared his work. And these are all IDs. This picture was taken by Ben Berquam also. And they're explaining, she's explaining, these are all people that they have been processed in Chile. Now, look what she says.
Hacer negocios con ese tipo de cosas.
Pero ¿por qué llegó tanto haitiano en lo particular?
Porque yo creo que se pasaban el dato de un lado a otro.
I think that they were passing information from one side to another. She's avoiding the question. She's avoiding to answer why these IDs are now in territory of Mexican territory, why they're using. This is, this is a person that represents the United Nations. Look what she says also.
Hubo gente que armó como unos charters, según decía.
Sí.
Hubo gente que armó como unos charters, según decía.
Sí.
Hubo gente que armó como... Claro, y cobraban. Entonces, tanto es así que la gente de oposición decía que yo recibía plata, ¿no? No, eso no tiene nada que ver. Eso es todo mentira, naturalmente, ¿no? No, eso no tiene nada que ver.
And practically, she's avoiding the question. And she's saying, you know what? This has nothing to do with nothing that you're saying. She's avoiding the question. And she's been asked why these IDs that they're registered in 2018, that they already registered over here, why these IDs are in the border between Mexico and the United States of America. All of them from Chile. You have seen multiple. Thank you so much, Ms. Donna Bates. Thank you so much. God bless you. You have seen multiple evidence of people with IDs from Chile. It is unbelievable how they're using that country. Tomorrow, for everybody that it was not watching, we will have a great guest that it will explain this effect, this massive effect. Also, the yellow envelopes. The people from Chile are saying the yellow envelopes are being noticed since they are traveling with yellow envelopes from Chile to Panama, to Peru, to Panama, sometimes to Bolivia, to Costa Rica, all the way up. This yellow envelopes, some of them, this intelligence officer is saying speculations of money between every country or every agency or every non-governmental organization, that they are in these yellow envelopes, that a lot of people have seen these yellow envelopes on every other country carrying yellow envelopes. We already know that there's a mass migration. We already know that there is child trafficking. We already know that there is abuse towards children. How are these people passing by without respecting not even their globalist compact of immigration that is migrating correctly, legally, documented, peacefully, and with a purpose? Why are there many loopholes in their globalist compact of immigration? Why are they using countries to just use their ID so they can trampoline from one country to another? Why they're not respecting every other country as they need to be respected for every process of immigration? And when they get to Mexico, they use this ID. They keep this ID because a lot of them, they're smuggled into our country and they don't wait the visa of transit. The visa, if they had the visa of transit, they will not be carrying this ID that is on the screen. They will not be carrying that ID. If they had that visa of transit, they will carry another ID that is a Mexican ID from the Institute National of Immigration. But no, they're carrying this ID because these people were not processed correctly in our country of Mexico. So they smuggle them or they hide from the Border Patrol agents of Mexico and the National Guard. And they crossed irregularly and illegally to the jungles, to the deserts, to several different places until they get to the north. And when they get to the north, they drop the ID. And they don't want to keep that. They keep that ID for a defense, for an identification, for a registered, to see I stopped in Chile. And I asked for protection in Chile, and they only gave me an identification. So I'm right here asking for asylum. You will see several cases of people that they have been 6 to 7 years in Chile, and they are asking for asylum in the United States. They don't qualify. These people are not going to qualify. They've already been registered under a help program in Chile. Imagine this. This is some kind, my God. The profiting, when you're getting little by little to the source of the money, holy cow, man. So orchestrated and so planified. Everything is so well orchestrated. And I have said, the globalist compact of immigration, it is a broken system. But I say broken system because it's broken for the migrants, not for the elite, not for the globalists, not for the ones that they're profiting out of this. They know what they are doing and they know how these loopholes work. They know specifically and perfectly how to jump from one country to another. Tomorrow, we're going to have the perfect deputy, diputado su prefecto of Chile. And let me put his curriculum again on the screen so you guys can't basically see who we are going to be talking about tomorrow. This is a really well-prepared man. Again, I will read his curriculum. He says that he is a perfect deputy from investigations in Chile, licensed investigation criminalistic, and the Academy of Superior Studies of Police Studies, with a trajectory professional of 27 years of service. Also, he has a master's of analysis of intelligence and communications of the UMayor University. Also, he's now working and still working as a forensic bilingual investigation criminalistic and translation of interpretation with the development of English and Spanish. He's registered also in the Superior Courts of Appeals of La Serena, Valparaíso, Santiago, Chile, San Miguel, and Rancagua. He's an assessor and a consultant, a bilingual assessor and consultant, a security and strategy corporate strategist. He manages also these type of crisis. He manages crisis, criminal analysis, analysis of intelligence and communicational analysis of content, and all others. He's also been in programs of Security International as the Academy National of the FBI, in parenthesis, FBI NA of the United States of America, an international program of criminal justice recognized by the University of Virginia. He also has been in the Academy of Police of Montada in Canada, and also at the Center of Studies in George C. Marshall in Germany. Really well prepared man. Tomorrow we will have that interview. For all of you to stay tuned and to watch this mind-blowing interview that is going to explain every single detail of what is happening with this mass migration of people from Haiti, that they're coming all the way down from South America. There's 19,000 right now trying to cross the Darien Gap of Panama. There is an interview posted by Michael Young that he did on a migrant, that he has seen catastrophes in that Darien Gap. That catastrophe on that Darien Gap has seen people be eaten by animals, people that they have died there with their children trying to cross the Darien Gap, people that they have drawn in a river, people that they have got lost, people that they have basically the most horrific situations. There's an interview that we shared on Telegram. Our moderator shared on Telegram, so you can go and read that interview. It's unbelievable what that interview says. That migrant completely, he says that he was crying when he was doing the interview, but he had to get it out. It's just really important that we get little by little every piece of the puzzle together, for every single one of us to specifically know why this globalist compact was made. We already have an idea. We already have an understanding. Do we have actually the number one solution for this? Is to get out of it. It's causing disruption. It's causing division. It's causing violence. It's losing. Who's going to be accountable for all the lives that they have been lost due to this globalist compact of immigration? Who's going to be held accountable for this? Unbelievable. Thank you so much for joining in. We will be live today, later on today, in our city right now in Tijuana. We will be live. We have a guest arriving in our city of Tijuana. There's a journalist from Mexico, and he will be arriving with us, and we will be taking him around in the city so he can broadcast and show how this mass migration that is affecting in the city of Tapachula, how it is affecting the borders also, so he can connect all of the dots. And also, we will have tomorrow this really important interview with Raul Muñoz, intelligence officer. Also, during the week, we will have an interview in Spanish with Carlos de Contracultura, a well-prepared journalist from Chile that he's going to explain also why the United States is also almost the same as Chile, as they are being treated the same, as exactly the same of what is going on in Mexico. He is going to explain also about the protest in Iquique, in Chile, when they burned before I go, my God, one of the things that is really important that this tomorrow, Raul Muñoz is going to explain. Oh, how can I forget that? ¿Cómo se me olvidó? So, look what this intelligence officer just told me a few minutes ago that I was talking to him on the phone. He told me something that is extremely amazing. He said the protests that they were in Chile, where they were burning the tents of the migrants. Look what he said. There's already been tens and several arrests of the people that they were burning the tents. Guess who was causing the disruption and the division and the chaos? A radical group from the left. To make the right-wing people or the conservative people, to make them look racist, to make them look horrible, to make them look like that is their fault, and they already been arrested. There are statements of these people that they're exactly the same radical groups as Antifa. I don't want to get into something that happened on the 6th of January, but I asked him this. Is it something related like what happened on the 6th of January with another specific group that it was over here? He said, yes. It is a strategy that they use to make the opposition look racist. And immediately they will release funds to support their agenda on the left. It is a correct and perfect done strategy. Oh my God, Oscar Blue, you're such a conspiracy theorist. You're such a QAnon. I don't even believe in Q. I don't like Q. I don't believe in Q, for all you leftists. This is not me. These are words of a really well-prepared officer that has all the credentials and the investigative work to give you an analysis of what these radical groups are doing. Unbelievable. It's just incredible what this globalist compact of immigration, George Soros, that is the one that is funding these radical groups, what their strategy and what they do. Incredible. Tomorrow he's going to say all of this stuff. Oh my God, I can't wait. I got a bunch of questions to ask. He did an interview. We did an interview not too long ago. It was around 4 months ago. And in that interview, 4 months ago, hold on one second. Te regreso la llamada como en 2 minutos. Dame 2 minutos nada más. In that interview 4 months ago, Carlos de Contracultura from Chile. I'm sorry because I have to pick up somebody up right now. This is the journalist that I'm talking about. So at that particular interview was Carlos de Contracultura, and it was this guy, Raul Muñoz. Really well-prepared guy. My God, he's a catedrático. He's really intelligent. And as we were talking, he was asking me so many questions that I was like, wow, these kind of questions are really deep questions. I was fortunate to answer every single one of them. And I fulfilled his expectations. But I was like, this guy has so much knowledge. I need to interview him. And today he gave me the time of the day. And tomorrow he said, of course, Oscar, we will do an interview. And absolutely, ultimately, we will disclose a lot of the situations. And I want him to talk about this. The infiltrated activists that they started the burning of the tents. This is why I said to every single one of you yesterday, a lot of people were like, you're advocating for them. No. I said, violence is never the way. Violence is never the way. And these actions that they were done by burning the tents, it's incorrect. And I said it yesterday. A lot of people are not going to like it if I say it, but it's incorrect. But the people of Chile, they have had it, and they're taking matters into their own hands. I understand that, but it's incorrect. That is not the way. Now we know who did it. Now we know who's doing it. Now we know who's the plant and who is planning this. I'm not saying it. There's people that have the study and the proof to bring it to the table. Unbelievable. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. I'm Oscar Blue for Border Negro News and Real America's Voice News. Also, one last thing. I said, well, do you have an organization that is profiting and it is the one that is doing all of this? And he said, yes. We already know who's funding this. In Chile, they know. In Chile, they know who's funding this. And I want to, moderator, how do you say Jesuitas in English? Jesuitas. In English. It is the Jesuita Migrant Service, who are the ones that they are funding this. Jesuits. That's the way it's named. The ones that they are funding the mass migration of Haiti, documentation, money for travel, for this incentivization to continue in Chile. It has already been investigated and analyzed that it is the Jesuits Migrant Service. And he's going to provide that information tomorrow. Holy cow. Woo! My God, people. Big. God bless everybody that is watching. Thank you so much for joining in. Buy me a coffee is on the bottom link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent and reporting and travel fund, buy me a coffee is on the bottom link. Also, follow Border Negro News, Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook. Also, follow at my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, on all platforms. Thank you so much. You can follow me Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, and Twitter as Oscar Blue. Instagram as Oscar Blue Media. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and Good things are at this canyon right here.
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone how wide open it is. It's incredible.
Couple of questions. No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening? y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Say the best, basically fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.